Good afternoon, boys and girls. This is Miss Medill, your assistant principal, and today is Friday, October 9th, and it is 4:20 p.m. So I have two little updates that I'm going to be giving you about our hurricane that we've been tracking. But first off, before that, I need to give a huge shout out to Miss Boucher's class because every single child in that class wrote down all the terms that I had asked for you guys to look up. So I had two winners that got chosen out of that class, and I went to the store last night just as a quickie, and I got like all sorts of, not the little ones, but I got like the big candy bars to be able to choose from. So these are the ones that are left. But keep on answering my questions, guys. I'm going to have more stuff for you. So let's talk about the storm. Yesterday, I left you guys with a question as to what did you think was going to happen with the storm? What could you predict from that barometric pressure? Since there were no winners, I want to go ahead and get my own little check-in with you guys on it. So I'm going to share my screen. Get rid of the Zoom thing. I don't know what that is. Okay. So this morning, the storm path, if you look at the left, you can see the hurricane. This was at 7 o'clock. So you can see it was a 4, it was a 3, it was a 2, it was a 1. Gaining strength, it was a category 2, category 3. If you look on the right, Delta, this morning at 7 a.m. was a category 3 hurricane with wind speeds of 120 miles per hour and 958 millibars of pressure. So let me go ahead and write that down. I need to move this up. I was hoping that tape would help me. Maybe not. Okay. So date, category, pressure, wind speed. So today is October 9th, 2020. This was at 7 a.m. this morning. And it was a category 3 with 958 millibars. Look what's going on with the millibars again. And the wind speed of 120 miles per hour. Remember, when we've been talking about this, we were looking at the barometric pressure, comparing it with the storm category and the wind speed. So let's review this. When we first started tracking this on October 6th, it was a category 1 hurricane, 980 millibars of pressure with a wind speed of 75 miles per hour. And if you notice down here, we talked about the different hurricane speeds. So you have a hurricane 1, 74 to 95 miles per hour. So it's just turning into a hurricane. October 6th in the afternoon or in the evening, it was a category 4, and the pressure dropped from 980 to 956. However, the wind speeds went to 145 miles per hour. October 7th at 1 o'clock, it was a category 2. The millibars went up, so it's 975 millibars of pressure, and the wind speed dropped to 104 miles per hour. Yesterday at 10 a.m. in the morning, it was still a category 2. The barometer dropped again. The pressure dropped. So it was a 968 millibars of pressure, but the wind speed was the same. So my question to you yesterday was, what do you think is happening with the storm? What kind of prediction can you make about the storm? Well, hopefully some of you guys were watching it and listening. If you looked at today, this morning at 7 a.m., it was a category 3 storm, 958 millibars. So it went from 968, the millibars dropped again, the barometer, the pressure in the barometer dropped to 958, and the winds increased from 104 miles per hour to 120 miles per hour. Now, because I checked it right before I started this, I'm going to go ahead and X out of that. And this was what happened at 1 o'clock today. So at 1 o'clock today, you could see it was a category 3, category 3, category 3. It was just making landfall over here. What did it make landfall as? If you look on the right, it made landfall as a category 2 hurricane. So at 1 o'clock today, it was a category, what did we just say? 2. So 10, 9, 2020, category 2. The millibars, the pressure, the barometric pressure, 963 millibars. And the wind speed was 110 miles per hour. This morning, it was 958 millibars at 120 miles per hour. This afternoon, the barometer increased to 963 millibars, and the wind speed dropped to 110 miles per hour. Hopefully you guys are making this connection. So when you look at that, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. What does barometric pressure tell us about the storm? And what does barometric pressure tell us about weather in general? So I'm going to leave it up. 2 winners. If you can give me the answer, what does barometric pressure tell us about the storm? Boys and girls, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. The weather here is beautiful, not so much in New Orleans and Louisiana and Mississippi, but we hope that everybody stays safe over there. I'm wishing you guys a fantastic weekend, and I will see you on Monday.